right. Welcome to Fast Ones. Yeah, Max, thanks for joining me and for being here this week. It's really good to see you and to have you here. It's another week, and it's race week, and it's race week in Suzuka, which you might have seen in the title, is one of my favorite tracks that we visit every year, and one of the things the drivers like to visit the most. So let's get started. I just have a couple quick questions for Max as we kick this episode off. Because, one of the things that might surprise our listeners that have been tuning in for a while is that Max has recently changed his tone. And, Max, I just want to, I feel like it's important to preface, but you are now a George Russell fan. No comment? Oh, okay. Usually more talkative than this. Also, you've been telling me lately that Zach Brown is your favorite of the team principals. That's right? Okay. All right. Usually a lot more talkative than this. Maybe one last one. Ferrari, right? You're cheering for Ferrari this year. This is your team. It's their season, right? That's been the narrative this past week. Okay. Really not seeing a lot of the energy that I'm used to from Max. So yeah. Well, anyways, welcome to Fast Ones this week. As you can tell, I'm going to manage a little bit more of this episode as we get started. And thank you for everyone that's here. Danny, Kyle, thanks for being here. And I'm excited to really launch into it. So, yeah, I know Max is really shy. It seems like this was his week, his moment to really take ownership of some of his newest, latest, and greatest, hot takes. Yeah, his microphone, I think, is really struggling. So for those of you who are listening to this podcast in a later version of this taping, I'm assuming it's his XLR cable or something technical for sure. So let's dive right into it. This week, Max Verstappen took to the Nürburgring and won the race again. And yes, I saw all the memes, and likely all of you did as well, that Max Verstappen is now the most recent race winner in a Ferrari, Mercedes, and a Red Bull, right? So tragically, that was pulled out from underneath him, and it seemed as though that it was more of a bookkeeping issue in the back end of things, because they ran too many sets of tires, and it was an issue that was that had taken place during practice and qualifying. They did an extra pit stop practice and ultimately used one too many sets of tires. They put them over the top, so Max was disqualified, which is a real bummer because that would have made him 2 for 2 on the Nürburgring, which is pretty awesome, and kind of also no surprise because he really is a, proving everyone right. He's a machine. Doesn't matter how many different cars he races, whether it's a Ferrari GT3 or this Mercedes, he'll drive the wheels off of anything they give him. So pretty crazy. But also, in conjunction with that, one of the things that we're looking forward to now is that due to the geopolitical conflict that is taking place, Max is going to be available to race during that time, and there is another event that will take place during the month of April. So while we're in a little bit of an F1 drought, we can still get an F1 fix with Max Verstappen at the Nürburgring, which would be kind of cool. Yes, Kyle, you are correct. He was a winner, and then they pulled the rug out from underneath him and said, not today. So that's a bit of a bummer. Now, moving on to the next topic is the big one, the big bombshell that we heard this week. And I'm having PTSD, and I think that the chat, some of you that are listening are going to be able to relate with me on this, and it's that Max is here, everybody. You made it. There's your microphone.
Welcome to the show. Hey, I did it.
You did it.
Wow.
You made it, and I've only been on air for 8 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. My watch. When did you start?
I started
Right
8
on
minutes
time?
ago. Well, so that would have made, I've only been on air by myself for a total of, what, like 4, 3?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay.
Yeah, so not bad.
Yeah, I like this shade look. I need to be more of a rock star.
Yeah, Kyle's like, so cool with
I'm
the sun
so
is.
Cool. I should just do this more often. It's bright in here under the lights, actually. This actually doesn't feel like I have shades on.
I know. It is a bit blinding in here at times.
But anyway, cool.
So, Max.
What have I missed?
You've missed only that...
The roll call?
Well, first of all, we need to quickly tell everyone that Max is late because he chose to go to a basketball game instead of be here.
A National Basketball Association event. Yeah. The Utah Jazz, they were only down by like 40. I was like, can I risk? They might come back. And
odds were not in their favor.
I took the risk. I was like, I'll try and make it to the podcast instead. They might have an epic comeback. I think they're like the bottom 5 teams in the NBA right now.
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
Which is, I think, par for the course that I have always rooted for teams that might not have a lot of hope.
Yeah, totally.
Jazz. They had a glory run in the 90s.
Yeah.
The only thing that stopped them was the greatest basketball player of all time.
Right.
If it hadn't been for Michael Jordan, we'd have a national championship
at
twice.
least once.
Yeah, at least once.
At least once.
And again, I root for Haas. Maybe it's just in my blood. I just love an underdog.
Yes.
And going there tonight.
But this year, it doesn't seem like they're much of an underdog.
They are below the underdogs.
They are above the underdogs. Or, they are above the dogs.
They are above the dogs.
They're the underdog punching above the big dogs. Don't you think? Because Haas is 4th in the
I thought we were talking about the
constructors.
Jazz.
Oh,
I'm like,
sorry.
I don't think you realize how bad they suck right now.
No, you're right. The Jazz are terrible right now. Terrible right now.
So bad.
Yeah.
No, Haas.
Yes.
Yeah, they are the best of the underdogs.
Punching way above their weight right now.
So great.
It's so amazing.
And I'm stoked because it is kind of like their home race this weekend.
Yeah, totally.
We say America is their home race.
Toyota took over.
Yeah, Toyota took over.
Yeah.
Ioku Matsu's in charge.
They're putting Godzilla on the car.
Yeah.
A way radder paint scheme than anything that's like the kind of cheesy American
Did they
Stars and Stripes.
officially reveal it yet?
It's tonight.
Oh, because they've been teasing this like livery that's like black and like the neon like turquoise blue colors.
Yeah.
And there's spikes on it. And I'm like, I think that's gonna mess with the arrow, but I'm okay with it if it's cool.
If it delivers epicness, we will throw scales on the race car.
Can you imagine like Aston Martin just being like, hey, we're not going anywhere. Let's just make this car look super rad.
Let's just go really badass.
What if we did a Mad Max call out? Spikes.
Haas thinks that they could do Godzilla. Our car is green.
Yeah.
We have a reptilian color.
Yeah, we actually got real alligator skin and glued it to the whole car.
We're going to have Danica Patrick be our spokesperson, and it's going to be just a full reptile theme.
We added... Gosh. She's now our team principal. Just for the Florida race.
She's got this crazy lizard people theory that she's always on about, so we decided to make her team principal.
Just for Miami. All of our crew are Florida men.
Yes.
That have made headlines. They have proven themselves headlining Florida men.
Florida
and
man
we're just sending it.
Rob's convenience store with an alligator.
The alligator skin did add 100 pounds to the car, but it's okay.
But at least we're delivering a much more impressive result this weekend.
We have a lot of media buzz.
Way more than we've had. Speaking of buzz, Fernando, how's those hands?
Yeah. Gosh. This is going to be great. I'm excited for the Miami Grand Prix.
Oh, the event starts in 20 minutes. That might have to take place as a live reaction during this episode.
That might be fun.
If I could figure out how to do it.
I think we timed that on purpose.
We might time that on purpose.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry for being late. I was at the Jazz game.
All good. We forgive you.
But yeah, everyone's here, so that's good.
Yes, present.
Nice.
We did the roll call.
Good.
Danny K, Kyle, Sloan, Blake, we're all here.
Nice.
Blake saying that you need a watch sponsorship, and that's because of just, you know, the
Does he have a hookup
and all this stuff.
Oh, is that it?
It's just because of your vibe. Got a Porsche turbo hat.
Yeah,
you just came in guns blazing.
I know. I got this Porsche hat over the weekend, and I this is not podcast material, but I have a head.
But we're going there.
That is balls, and so I'm into hats, and I can't buy hats online because they never fit right.
Yeah.
But I've been looking at this hat online on the Puma website for a year.
Yeah.
And then when we were in Vegas, we went to the Puma store to try and catch the Ferrari team.
That's right.
They ended up having a hat there, and I tried it on. I was like, hey, looks good.
Puma hats fit.
Went
man.
on sale, and I bought it.
Yeah, this is a great cap. And
Thank you.
this is actually one of the lines that we have hinted at the podcast where it's like Porsche design, not cool.
I mean, coming in clutch.
But the Puma stuff, cool. I'm wearing it. This is a Puma Porsche t-shirt.
See, okay, we need to take back our words because I was looking at there's a new whole like Porsche drop on the Puma store. Like there's a whole new Puma line, and some of it looks really cool. There's like a pink Puma shirt that's rad. That's Porsche, and I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Here's a question that
But
you
it's
might.
Puma that's doing it.
It's Puma
not
that's doing
Porsche
it.
design.
If Porsche was in charge, it'd
Yeah.
be like, can we get more golf tees?
Can we make it a nipply t-shirt? Can we just make sure that when you put it on your nipples, like really get pointy?
Can we
in
just
it?
make this section just like really thin, like lycra?
Oh, it's
Just
so
the
real.
men. Just the men shirt.
Just the men shirt. Don't try that with
Some creeper.
Don't try that with anything
some
else.
weird designer just designing stuff in the back room of Porsche.
They're like, Franz, are you sure?
See, it will be nice. Don't question me. Just let him design. Yeah. Okay. So here's a question.
I had a really cool LaCie hard drive that was Porsche design. If you guys remember the external hard drive company, LaCie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I'm out of date on my hard drive brand.
This comment is out of date by at least a decade or more.
Yeah.
But it was like all stainless steel and awesomeness. It looked really cool. So anyway, sorry.
That's
continue.
fun.
What were you?
No, I was gonna say they have a Porsche hat, and it's maybe you can help me answer this. And it's probably based off of some famous Porsche livery, where it's a pink and it has like these like dashed sectioned off things.
Yes. Yep.
And each one
pig,
is labeled.
the pink pig.
What is that?
So there was a sponsor of a Le Mans car, and it was like the generation following the 962, or maybe prior to, maybe some 917 era car, but it was a German butcher.
Oh, really?
And so, yeah.
Wait, what year was this?
This was in the 1970s.
I was gonna say, how much money was this butcher?
But here's the
pulling
thing: is
in?
they've now done they did a throwback livery with the 911 GT cars, and have done a couple of. I probably want to say it was like 5 years ago, where all the 911s had classic themed
cool.
liveries, and one of them was the pink pig.
Okay, I like this. That's a fun story.
Yeah, it's a really cool 917.5. I think Kyle is saying with a question mark. But I
Wow.
think I think it's accurate. So
Wow.
pre 962, but
Wow, that's cool.
a little bit different shape than the 917 that comes to mind when you say that.
Nice.
So, but yeah, anyways, pink pig. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool that they got a hat with that.
Yeah, I think that's what the pink hoodie is too that I saw then.
Okay, cool.
It must be a partner with it.
Yeah, Sebring was good, Kyle. I would talk more about that, but I don't think the Max caught many of those highlights.
Was Max racing in it?
No, just you. But we did talk about Max Verstappen already. That's how I kicked off the
in
episode.
4 minutes?
I covered it, man.
Wow.
You are the problem. It's not me.
The problem. Did you see? I sent that picture to our Fast Ones production group chat, which is just you, me, and Kevin, who never helps the show anymore.
Yeah.
That's our production team.
In fact, he tried to get you to just let him into your box tonight at the game.
I was in the suite, and Kevin, the peasant, was like, "Hey, sneak me in," and
he's like, bro,
and I was
I'm
like,
in nosebleeds.
I'm like, sorry. Sorry. Me and George Russell are hanging out in this suite, and I'll be damned if you bring your greedy little peasant fingers into the suite tonight.
Father told me that no surf shall penetrate the suite.
No, I got to go into a suite.
Which
This
is
why I'm
awesome.
wearing sunglasses now. I just know what it's like to be better than people and to relate to George Russell a little more.
Just to be able to look down
Yeah.
more efficiently.
Yeah, I know. I finally get, like, he's looking down at us.
Yes.
And now
Always.
I'm standing beside him and I get it. I'm looking down at Kimmy being like, this cretin.
This lower form of life.
Scallywag.
Come in here and pretend that he has any clout.
Clown.
How dare he?
How dare he stand on the podium next to me? I'll let Lewis, because he's Sir Lewis.
Yes.
Technically, I do worship him.
He is knighted.
he hath been knighted by my queen. But not this Italian scallywag.
He's never going to grace the Buckingham Palace.
George is hoping for a knighthood. You know he is.
Oh, he wants it so bad.
Yeah.
He's like, if Nigel Mansell can achieve
Is
it.
Nigel a knight?
That's a great question, chat. I think he might have been. I think Damon Hill was.
I think if you are English and win a championship,
I think they knight
they
you.
have you.
Oh, this can't happen.
But it would be
George
funny.
can't win a
It would be
championship.
funny if Lando got it and George did it. Because George seems so royal.
Like dead set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like loyal. He's like
He wants his blood.
Someday there will
Yeah.
be a British pound with
Yeah.
my face on it.
Yeah, like he wants his family crest to be like over Buckingham Palace. Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas Lando just wants like his green circles.
Yeah.
His monster can livery
Just
over
projected
Buckingham
for
Palace.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
He doesn't really want it there for permanently.
Yeah.
Like we can agree that this is an area that
Yeah.
we like Lando more for.
the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, for sure.
It's an easy decision. But no, that picture of Max getting into his car at that race, and he is just surrounded by a sea of fans and journalists. I was like, this is wild.
It
to
really-
see where like the sport and Max Verstappen have come in the past 5 years.
Totally.
Holy cow.
I feel like, to your point, it really validates not only like F1, but it also validates how much of an impact Max has in a way that's also beyond what I would call the F1 like American reach, because we're all so like immersed in our own realm over here in the US and like what has F1 become here. But
Yeah.
like no driver, like Vettel running at the Nürburgring in a GT3 car a decade ago, I don't think would have drawn the crowd
No,
that
no.
Max had
Not even close.
for this NLS race, which is
Yeah.
NLS being a lower tier series.
Yeah.
So it's amazing to see the crowd that he's drawing to this event and just showing, the superstar that he is
100%.
in Europe.
Yeah. It's crazy and it's wild to see, but it's fun to see.
Yeah.
I've been looking at all these other different motorsport races I could like maybe think about attending, it could be fun type of things. And I was like, there's so many things out there, but they're all, I feel like, getting popular. Yeah.
Motorsport is back, baby.
It's back. It's back.
Which
big
is
time.
cool. It's amazing.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm late.
Yes.
So what are we talking about?
So
we talking about
we covered Max
Racing?
Verstappen
yeah.
getting disqualified after winning, which is a bummer.
Yeah.
And it was because of a bookkeeping issue. They just used too many sets during practice for pit stops.
Okay. So he was disqualified for using too many sets during practice?
Well, because it was a tire that they didn't even run during the race. It was just too many tires over the course of the weekend.
Oh, how lame.
And so it wasn't even that
But
he had like a
rules
fresh
are
set
rules.
of tires
Yeah.
during the race that everybody else didn't use.
Yeah.
That would have been a very clear cut, like, yeah, you cheated. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't even that.
It was crazy watching some of the onboards of Max at that race. I don't know if you talked about it.
No, not yet.
It's wild.
I sent that one to the group chat, and it is very funny because did you watch the one I sent to the chat
I can't remember.
where the announcer just is like, "Oh, Max!"
Is it when he's like going between the cars? Yeah. I did see that one.
It's so good.
That's the thing. That's what's like in my brain right now is how is Max going that much faster than everyone?
Oh, it's
I
just
don't
Max.
understand it.
just
Like
Max.
everyone's car goes the same speed. I don't get it. And sometimes I feel like, yeah, there's a wide open gap.
Right.
Why aren't any other drivers seeing this?
I think that there's also like keep in mind.
'Kay.
Imagine you're playing street ball
Yeah.
and Michael Jordan's on the court with you.
Yeah.
You'd probably get out of his way
I guess.
a little, just being like, there he is.
Okay, yeah.
He's driving to the hoop.
There is that person.
I am not going to get in his way. Right?
Yeah, I get that.
These guys are all professional race car drivers, but they like Lewis Hamilton knows to like a certain limit in which he should or shouldn't push Max.
Okay, yeah.
And he's a 7-time world champ, right?
Yeah.
Here's a bunch of dudes shaking in their freaking racing suits when he comes around.
Yeah.
Don't be the guy that ends up on global news for taking out Max Verstappen at the Nürburgring.
I mean, but you would be that guy.
I would totally race him to his absolute limit if I could.
The other thought I had was, you know how you've been playing Mario Kart on like 150cc for years?
Yeah.
And then you go down to 50cc?
Yeah.
I bet that's what it feels like for Max.
100%.
He's been flying around in an F1 car and he goes into a GT car. He's just like, oh.
His brain is 12 turns ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
He's like, wait.
This is a leisurely drive.
I've been doing this on iRacing in an F1 car for 15 years. I've now that we've slowed it down,
now
it's
just
like
ooh, easy mode.
yeah. He's standing there making scrambled eggs. This isn't tri-tip. This is very different realm, right?
Yeah. And that's what it felt like watching those onboards. I'm like, oh, he's just cutting through these cars.
Yeah.
Like they're all on like first gear. Like they're on a different engine.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
how
but
is
the
he
truth
that
is
much
that
faster?
The truth is that is the difference between somebody who knows how to manage the throttle and the brake better than the people around him, right?
But it's just like I keep saying, like, how is it possible? I'm like, he's just a great driver. He knows every single car.
Yep.
And I could make more arguments like, oh, but he's been in F1, and how are these drivers who have been driving GT cars this whole time? How are they not as good? It's like, that's because Max is just that good.
He's just understands it. Well, and that was one thing I said to the camera prior to getting here was that Max has won this race now in a Ferrari, and then switched to a Mercedes AMG GT, and won it.
Yeah.
And it's like those cars are completely different machines.
Yeah.
The Ferrari is a mid-engine. And completely different balance, way lower to the ground.
Mercedes is a front engine.
It's heavy front engine
you
car.
look at that car, it's very front heavy.
Got a big snout.
Yeah, it's like a Batmobile.
Yeah, totally. And threw that thing around the Nürburgring like it was the exact same car.
Wow.
So really...
And it's weird to also
really
think about
points,
all the other F1 drivers who are racing right now, because right now on the grid, Red Bull sucks.
Yeah.
And is that weird for the other drivers, or are they just like they are seizing this moment because
100% that one.
They know Max is that deadly. They're like, shoot, this is our one shot because Max's car sucks. Get points now, and they just see him going and winning other races on the weekend.
Right,
like they're like, shoot, like, and if George gets a championship or whatever, it's like I got it in the year that Max was crippled.
Right. I mean. I think that is even...
and we can all put an asterisk on it. It's like, oh, yeah, you got a championship, but Max had a tractor. He was trying to huck around the track.
This is
half the time he couldn't make it to the track because the car broke.
This is the Max Verstappen versus Lewis Hamilton battle in 21, right? It's
right.
Like if Michael Massey hadn't thrown that, Lewis wins his 8th title, right? If you have an asterisk, it's there no matter what.
Yeah.
The Dodgers 2021 or 2020 World Series, everyone called it an asterisk World Series because it was during COVID, so it was shorter.
Oh.
So the season wasn't as long and whatever, right? So it's like you never want that asterisk. And to your point, it's there if you're George Russell without a competitive Max Verstappen, without Ferrari fighting for this championship really that close. So it'll be interesting to see if any of the teams can get there this year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because I don't want him to win the world championship.
No, none of us do. I think we're all hoping for Kimi. Yeah.
So... But let's talk about some other things. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready to move on.
I'm trying to remember what my topics were. Oh, the other bombshell that I was leaning into as you walked in.
Is that Lewis has said that Kim Kardashian might be the love of his life?
Did he say that?
I think he's saying he might be the best girlfriend over the women of my dreams.
Yikes. Didn't she just post something about Michael B. Jordan after he won an Oscar?
I have no idea. But that would be hilarious.
She was like, is he single? And Michael B. Jordan was like, no thanks.
That would be so freaking funny if Lewis is falling head over heels and Kim is already out. And
she's like,
he doesn't know. The only person to really make Lewis look like a simp, dude.
Yeah. Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, dude. Because Lewis, I feel like, has like dumped all his girlfriends.
Oh, totally.
Like he is the driver. He is 100%. The sex symbol.
Yeah.
The best thing in the world.
Right.
To have a girl like break up with him publicly.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shoot.
She's like, you were up for an Oscar too.
And you didn't get it.
And you didn't get it. He did. He's also hot. We'll have to see how it goes.
We'll have to see. That's hilarious.
All right, but really though.
Okay, yeah.
The bombshell news of this week, which most of everyone's probably expecting us to talk about. Mattia Binotto is team principal again of Audi.
Wait.
This happened.
I am genuinely weirded out. He was a freaking Audi.
Sorry, did I say Aston Martin?
Did you say Aston Martin?
I think I said Audi, but maybe I said Aston
He's
Martin.
Audi, right?
He's Audi.
He's always been Audi.
So he is no longer CEO.
Oh.
He has been moved into...
In my brain, he always
team
was.
principal. No.
Gotcha. That's not as much of a bombshell
Jonathan Wheatley,
as him going to Aston Martin.
Jonathan Wheatley is leaving
He was
Audi.
at Audi.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And has now immediate effect stepped down as team principal.
That's crazy. Okay, but
So-
not as crazy as Binotto being
If
in
I said Aston Martin, that's my fault.
I could have got that wrong. I could have been like hoping for the worst. Just like, oh no, he's going to say Aston Martin.
So I already have PTSD, and all I can think of is because of, again, our listeners who know me, have heard the podcast. I'm a Vettel fan.
Yeah.
Mattia Binotto ruined Vettel's career.
Yes.
He is the reason Vettel got out of Formula One. Like, screw Mattia Binotto forever.
Yeah.
I will never like this guy.
Yeah.
And for me, I also feel like I'm cheering for Audi. They've had a killer start.
Yeah.
I like Nico Hülkenberg, former Haas boy.
Yeah, former Haas. He's great.
I really like Gabby.
Gabby's turned out to be a cool guy.
Yeah, it's like I'm a big fan of what Audi have built so far. And a part of that was Jonathan Wheatley, right? So we are now pivoting to a new era where the finger wag is back in charge.
Yeah, it's back on the menu, boys.
Big time. The finger wag is back on the menu. It is not the way I would have put it, but it is absolutely the truth.
Yeah.
And what's your immediate reaction to that?
Yeah, I don't like Binotto because of all the finger wagging and like a crying Charles Leclerc, and it's like Binotto being like, don't you dare. And it's like, you are wrong. Ferrari is always right.
Yes.
It's like, and you just like completely like trash this Ferrari team. Like, I feel like I also heard a quote from Binotto recently saying like, I'm not worried about Ferrari. They haven't done anything good in years.
Yes.
And it's like, you were that guy.
You were the reason it was a problem. I was going to bring that up on the podcast because I literally thought the exact same thing.
It's like, that's the most absurd thing to say.
He was like, Ferrari was so Latin and Italian and there was no structure. It was just try things. And everything about Audi is so German and Swiss and precision and a plan. And
is this what he said?
This is what he said.
Oh wow!
And he said, and I love it. And the reporter said, so are you trying to bring some of Ferrari to Audi? And he said, why would I do that? Ferrari hasn't won anything since 2007. And I was like, because of you, because of the culture that you were a part of.
And you had Sebastian Vettel, the German guy, trying to bring the Audi culture to you.
100%.
And you kept being like, get out of here, get out of here.
Just shut up. Just shut up and drive.
Yeah, the gaslighting Binotto, dude.
I was like, I don't know what I'm reading right now, but it is not sitting well with me.
This is clown world.
Yeah, it's baffling.
I guess a clown would come from the clown team and try and clown his way into like gaslighting us.
Yeah, just being like, those Italians. I can't believe those Italians could be.
I am not Italian.
I'm not even Italian.
I am German.
I am a German now. Look at me in my Audi.
Hey, guten Tag. Hey. They're like, yeah, he's Binotto. That's a Deutsch name.
Listen, Binotto, there's only one German Italian in this sport who has any room to breathe, and it's Günther Steiner, okay? And his Wario accent that none of us can place.
Yes, yeah.
This is not Mattia Binotto's realm. That's Günther Steiner's realm.
So funny to just like... Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't
to
make
me.
any sense.
I'm hopeful that he's learned something. But I also, like I said, he's the worst. I'm not changing my tone.
It's so funny to me. It's like Peter Cetera leaving Chicago.
Yeah. Which
and then being like, don't listen to Chicago.
Totally.
Their last couple albums sucked. It's like, you wrote those albums.
You wrote all those songs.
Just listen to my solo albums. That's all you gotta hear.
Peter, there's only power of love. Or not power of love, sorry.
The glory of love.
Glory of love.
Yeah.
I got Huey Lewis mixed up in there.
Shoot. Yeah, Binotto's insane.
He's crazy.
But I mean, he had to have had some sort of influence on Stake and Audi so far.
Right.
Right. It's not like he hasn't.
Power unit was his main emphasis, right?
So it's like he has been, and the team has been doing well.
Right. So
it's like he's not messing it up so far. So yeah, it's weird. And Binotto is kind of the worst.
For sure the worst.
But especially now that he's trying to prove to us that he's German.
Right, yeah.
And that he loves German. Like Italian.
Okay, you want to hear what I think this is actually the best parallel?
Uh-huh.
Mariah Carey. Okay. Mariah Carey went through a phase where she was like trying to prove some ethnicity, kind of being like that she's multicultural. She's pop star, but I don't even know what her ethnicity is, but I remember she was like trying to be like, but what is her background?
I don't know.
Is she partially African American or not?
She might be.
I think she is, right?
Yeah.
So she was like trying to be like, I'm hip hop and a little bit of this. And then I remember like Ricky Martin and Christina Aguilera, and like there was like a boom of Shakira Latin influence, and she's like, "Oh, I have a little bit of Latin in me too." Yeah, and I just remember laughing so hard, being like, "Oh, just you're a melting pot in yourself, so you could just claim all the genres, right?" And so I feel like is that Mattia Binotto?
It might be Mattia Binotto.
To like claim all the genres.
Maybe he might also be like, you know what? There was a time when like Italians and Germans got along.
Right.
There was like a Mussolini and like a Hitler thing where they were like friends. And he's trying to like rekindle some of this stuff.
I like where you went with that.
He's like, the Germans and the Italians, we were doing great things at one point.
We really understood each other at one stage.
We had some momentum going one direction.
Some momentum.
He's like, we just gotta, me and Hulkenberg, we'll get this going in the right direction.
Rekindle this, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Binotto's stride.
And if there was a German team, it would make sense that they would like link up with some Italians if they're gonna go for it.
Yeah. Makes a ton of sense. That's definitely what Mercedes did.
Yeah.
Or they went Austrian.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. I don't think he's going to tank it for some reason.
I don't either.
Yeah.
And I think that
he might have learned
there's a lot more
lessons.
factory influence of great significance.
Yeah,
that's
he's not being
an
shielded
impact
by a whole like Italian team now.
I don't even remember the CEO of Ferrari's name, who's the ding dong that was telling the drivers to speak less and drive more.
Yeah. Like he doesn't have those
happening.
He doesn't have those people on his side anymore.
No,
he is now in like a German world,
right?
He's surrounded by like Audi
and a bunch of CEOs who don't want to be flamboyant and out in the public.
No,
they're going to have a lot more stern conversation with Binotto behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Rather than being like in the press, like speak less, drive more kind of thing.
For sure.
Like, that's not going to happen. John Elkann is his name. So, okay, but here's the other part of this.
Yeah.
And I have a theory.
Okay.
And man, I've been cooking this one up.
You have some good theories. I so far don't know if you've ever had a theory that's like untrue.
This one might be, but I'm sending it because I think that there is something that's interesting behind the scenes. Okay. Suzuka is this weekend. Aston Martin have not gone full warfare publicly about how bad the Honda power unit has been.
Okay.
And I think because they know that they're going to race in Japan. This is Honda's turf,
territory,
right?
This is Honda's big show.
And look, I think the one thing that'll be interesting that maybe we discuss in the month of April, while there's less racing, is we will cover the topic of how Honda is one of the most successful teams in Formula One, and also home of some of the biggest blunders and mistakes in F1. Their history is both one of massive success and also the most catastrophic failures, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy that they have both.
Weird.
And they're both on the most polar opposite ends of the spectrum. But talking about the current one, they're going to Suzuka. Fernando Alonso was really taken years to be forgiven from Japanese culture and Honda racing fans over the GP2 engine thing.
Yeah.
They did not like him following that. He's like, I'm not unearthing that again, right? Okay. So Jonathan Wheatley is leaving Audi.
Okay.
And the rumor is that he's going to be appointed team principal of Aston Martin.
Okay.
The FIA has locked in all of the teams to the power unit that they have locked in with, right? Signed contracts with.
So you can't get a power unit. You can't switch it.
Except if you
were part of the Axis, which is Italy, German, and Japan.
Yes, there you go.
If you were Axis powers during World War II, you can switch power units with each other.
But unless you, after 6 rounds of the championship season, the power unit, the deficit is greater than 4%, that corrective measures are permitted at that point.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that is an FIA loophole, is that after 6 races, there's an evaluation of whether or not that power unit
this is the third race.
4%.
Can we count the 2 that got disqualified?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm on that page.
Yeah.
They count. That engine's not going to get better in the month of April.
No.
It just isn't.
They've been using a Civic engine.
I wish it was.
It might be more reliable.
That VTEC would kick in and Fernando would be like, hell yeah. Let's go 130R, baby. Yeah. He's like, I need to work my neck again. Damn.
And then it cuts to the wide shot and it's just barely moving.
It is.
Back to the on-helmet camera. Just
Fernando's like, I got to retire. This thing's so fast.
Great Civic drivers.
So here's my theory, though. Nothing's been said at Aston Martin. There's been these rumors, and even Lawrence Stroll and the team made a press release that says we're not going to feed into the speculation that's out there over Adrian Newey's position, over what's happening. And, first and foremost, you and I both read the book, How to Build a Car.
Yeah.
And, my takeaway from that book is I do remember him saying pretty explicitly that he didn't have a desire to be a team principal.
Right. It's like not his character.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. He's not like a front of the media type of guy, for sure. He's always been quiet.
He's not even the person who read his own book.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He's like, he paid a narrator to read his book.
Yeah.
He's definitely a lot more. And if you've seen interviews with Adrian, he's very subdued. He's very chill.
Yeah.
And so.
And like, if you think of a team principal, they're like cutthroat.
Right.
Like Christian Horner.
Yeah.
They all have their own personalities, but they are willing to like go to bat and like play dirty games, like say things in the media,
Totally,
like plead innocence or like throw blame. Like they're all out there. They have to fight and defend their team. Like there's a lot that goes to it. I don't see Adrian being that guy ever.
It's not his personality type at all.
Yeah.
So with that said, I think that when they announced Adrian Newey as team principal, it seemed like that was a means to an end. It was never going to be
like a placeholder.
Like it was the Andy Cowell, I believe, was the team principal prior. So let me paint a little bit of a picture with what has happened with even that. So leading up to this season, Honda had agreed with Aston Martin to be partners to make this car, but they went to the Honda factory in, I think it was November of 25 to see it. And Aston Martin was stunned, jaw to the floor. The factory was empty.
Oh,
Honda had gutted it from when they left Formula One, quote unquote, because Red Bull powertrains took over. And they supported the Red Bull part. But the way that I guess that it had been somewhat alluded to was that Honda still had some operation of what they built with Red Bull prior to exiting and then just supporting Red Bull powertrains.
So they had told Aston Martin, we still have a division working on engines and power units. Like there's still something that exists.
Right.
And then they show up for some sort of meeting.
Right.
And there's nothing there.
And the factory is empty.
What the heck?
Yeah. So crazy.
Yeah.
And here's Andy Cowell.
That's a huge thing.
A massive oversight.
Yeah, that's like a fraud or...
Right.
Yeah.
Like where in the contract or whose job is on the line because of that, right? So Andy Cowell was team principal. Fast forward, Adrian gets made team principal almost with no reason, right? We were rolling into 26. Andy Cowell's pushed aside. Adrian's announced as team boss. And I remember being like, what the heck? What happened?
Yeah.
Right? clearly in that moment, whatever was happening there revealed a huge oversight, like a huge mistake. Whoever, if it was Andy's job to go and investigate Honda's facilities and make sure that they were up to snuff. And then
it's just like
November.
Creed Bratton at the office. He's over QA, never did a factory inspection.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, crap. Right.
Yeah.
So Adrian gets made boss.
Yeah.
This is not how the press is laying this out. This is me evaluating it.
You have looked at evidence. You have looked
Yes.
at the timeline.
Yeah.
And now you're putting things together.
This is what I'm seeing. Okay. They get to testing. The engine's a nightmare. Yeah. Everything's falling apart because they've rushed this now.
Oh, yeah. Because Honda went over to Nissan and grabbed an engine and just like stamped Honda on it. Like, hey.
They're like, they've got this VQ thing that they put in the Z. It's pretty good, I heard. We're going to try this one. So literally those sound the alarm. This is the biggest nightmare that Aston Martin could have imagined taking place. And now they're rushing to make it right. Okay. I said a couple of weeks ago on the podcast that Audi next door might be a great fit for this.
Yeah.
Because yes, the AMG partnership on the road cars.
They were friends during the war.
Yes. But Mercedes is providing 4 teams with engines right now.
Yeah.
Adding another seems like it's a stretch.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, what are you going to do? You're going to go to Ferrari? No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, Binotto's the worst.
Yeah. but Audi's really proven to have a decent power unit.
And they're the only ones with that power unit.
And data is power for these teams as they're building these power units.
Yeah. You get more teams using your power unit. That's more testing going on out on the tracks.
More development opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? So
interesting.
Now, Jonathan Wheatley has stepped down as team principal at Audi with immediate effect.
Yep.
Aston Martin, no movement.
Yep.
Okay, here's what I think is happening behind the scenes.
Okay, you predict this.
I'm predicting it. Jonathan Wheatley, as we know, the speculation is already there for this. Jonathan Wheatley's going to Aston.
Okay.
Right? He's probably going to be team boss at Aston Martin. What I think is going to be the shock that no one's expecting is that I think that they may release Jonathan from his gardening leave, which would normally be 12 months of sitting out, and let him go to Aston Martin sooner if they go the 6 rounds of the championship and get the Audi engine put into the Aston Martin.
Makes sense.
Because then at that point...
Can they do that?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Because they can now... He's the bridge between the two teams.
So, like, he's not on gardening leave. How does that happen?
Because Audi is more interested in getting that data.
But why would the FIA let that happen?
Because of the 6 rounds and the 4%.
You can just do it.
I think, but
like, just Adrian could have just done that.
That's what Honda did with when McLaren switched from Honda to Renault.
Yeah,
it was a big switch. They're like, we can't do this anymore. And so,
what
Blake says the Haas livery just dropped, and Sloot says no scales, huge miss.
Let's go live to the drop.
Let's go see this drop. See if I can pull it up for Max.
Can't believe we forgot about this.
We already forgot about the drop.
I was too much into the Jonathan Wheatley conspiracy theory.
Sorry, it's
but
my
if they've
fault.
been teasing Godzilla scales, if it's not black and like a bright blue,
yeah,
I'm gonna be mad.
It's not gonna be that. It's for sure not gonna be that.
They were teasing that for weeks.
Where do I see this thing? I can't see it on the internet. Breaking.
Man, because Godzilla -1, I don't know if anyone out there saw Godzilla -1. Best Godzilla movie in years.
That's what I heard.
Ever since
it was fantastic.
Matthew Broderick Godzilla that I saw when I was 9. And thought it was the coolest movie ever.
I had all the toys. I think there was like an Apache helicopter in that set. Where is it?
Let's go. Yeah.
Where is it? Did you have a link, guys?
If it's cool enough.
Oh, Instagram.
They better get us a Lego version of this livery.
They better.
I did notice that there still were some.
Here we go.
There's a new Audi Lego set. They're keeping up to date on the new Lego sets.
And there's also an Apex GP, which
I got that one.
do you? Oh yeah, you did. I saw it at your house.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I mean,
I'm so excited to see this.
It's really simple. Look at here's the video. Pow 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 pow. Gojira.
Okay, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Little Godzilla. Oh, I mean, that's the floor. The floor looks cool.
The floor looks rad.
The floor looks super cool.
Yeah.
The
car kind of looks like more like last year's car.
Yeah. Like there's a Godzilla outline on it and it has some edges on it. Why do make it black?
Yeah.
Jeez.
No scales. You guys are right. It's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a mess. But I like it.
I mean, the Haas livery has always been killer this year and the last couple of years. It's always been great.
Right.
But don't tease me with an all blacked out livery with like scary blue lightning on it.
Yeah, that was a cool
And then go
idea.
back to the normal livery.
And then just be like, it's the same.
With Godzilla.
Let me put a Godzilla in it.
Jeez.
So
Anyway.
I'm glad we could divert for a brief moment there.
But yeah, so you're saying that it had happened before with McLaren and Honda.
It's definitely a much bigger shift mid-season to try to find a way to repackage.
Would Aston Martin like just pay a fine and let...
So that's part of what I don't know the full intricacies of like what goes into switching a power unit mid-season. And if there's penalties or whatever. But like I said, I don't know if turning the corner on the year with the Honda power unit it just seems like it's so crazy unlikely.
Yeah. And if Aston Martin can make a case that like, hey, Honda lied to us and there's no factory like
support.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we got sold real hard.
Yeah. Not a very difficult bill of goods here,
Yeah.
right?
So let us switch it up a bit.
Yeah.
And let's get back on the grid.
But I think that's why it's like there's an evaluation period after 4%. So this is where I'm like, it is interesting to say, is there a path that Jonathan Wheatley can get into Aston Martin sooner than later because he's bridging the two teams?
Yeah.
And that's a way that Audi goes, it's beneficial to us.
I always believe you.
I also see Lord Stroll as being like, so tell me, how much money do I have to give you?
They're
Right.
like, if you get your son out of that seat, I will put a bullet in his head tonight.
He's
Consider him dead.
dead by morning.
Like actually, he's dead by morning. Dad, just pillow over his face. Dad,
Dad. What is this?
it'll be over soon.
Just don't worry. We used to play this game when you were a kid. You don't remember?
You lost a lot of oxygen to your head.
You think that you just ended up like this
Oh darn!
normally?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So I'm just saying that there's a crazy path that might reveal itself. So we'll see how that goes. But I think that ultimately we're going to see the band getting back together again because Jonathan Wheatley was sporting director, Adrian obviously chief technical officer at Red Bull. And
All the pieces kind of falling into place.
Horner is still
better
up for
late
grabs.
than never.
And here's the thing. I know that like Horner's not really a key piece to this.
Yeah.
But think about it in this way.
Yeah.
Horner still really wants to be in.
Yeah.
And he was looking at the Otro Capital piece of Alpine, which that is Ryan Reynolds and like a few other celebrities that bought into Alpine. That portion of Alpine is up for grabs. Christian and a group are looking to buy that portion. But guess who threw their hat in the ring?
Who?
Toto Wolff.
What? Can he own parts of multiple
Toto Wolff
teams?
used to own parts of Williams.
But like Williams is using a Mercedes. Is Alpine using a Mercedes?
They are.
Oh, they're
And
not
so
really
here's Toto Wolff going,
Screw you, Christian.
he goes, you think you can just come back into this sport with Alpine?
Jeez.
Not on my watch.
What an epic move. Toto
man.
is a shark.
He is such a shark. And so the way that Christian gets
Hammerhead
back into
shark.
this sport
Yeah.
might by just being friends with other people, right? So
Yeah. I can't even imagine what it's like right now in Japan with like Aston Martin and the home of Honda. Like there has to be really intense meetings happening right now.
It's
They've been happening all year,
bad.
but now that you're like, oh, we are in the headquarters, like we're putting on a show that like it's the home of Honda and it's our race, but like there is a lot of intense.
Toyota's
meetings.
not even making a power unit, and they're gonna trash everyone this weekend. Right? Like they got the Godzilla in the car with Haas,
and TGR. It's crushing.
Ollie
it.
Behrman's going to get the first Haas podium.
Yes, it's going to be sick.
In Japan, and Toyota's going to be staking a flag in Honda turf. Even though they're both Japanese, Honda's been more consistently in the sport at this point.
Yeah.
So I feel like Toyota pooping on that parade, on that party a little, is the coolest. And I want Haas to really
Haas is going to crush it, man.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
It'd be so amazing.
Yeah.
So, moving on from Mattia Binotto and my PTSD.
I should have done a black livery. And then like the driver's helmets could have been all blacked out and they could have had like the purple metallic visors. Dang, it could have been some awesome stuff happening.
Dude, they should have just gone full Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
Oh, they should have had him on track waving the flag.
And just have him like sing Donkashane or something.
Oh,
Just like a little
gosh.
Ferris Bueller throwback too.
Let's just do a whole Matthew Broderick GP.
It'd be so
People are
rad.
like, why the heck is this happening?
And they're like, why is this happening in Japan?
Donkashane. And then twist it up, shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Yeah.
Also, if you guys are wondering how I've been able to stay awake for this episode, it's been through the powerful energy given
Steep.
through a can of Steep.
Sponsor of the show.
Sponsor of the show.
Drinksteep.ca.
Yes.
Canada. But it's made in the US.
But it's made here.
It's deceptive.
It's
But no,
deceptive.
it's great. It's great. This can is empty. But it's okay. I am hyped on that great jazz game I went to. The Jazz were doing so good.
It's so good. So, moving ahead, because we are at minute 53 here. So I wonder if we just start talking about what our predictions are for Suzuka. I mean,
It seems like Mercedes and Ferrari are the only people that are actually competing with each other.
I agree.
But with Haas kind of being this best of the rest deal, there is a very opportune moment where Ferrari's crashed with Mercedes.
Right.
Haas sneaks up. Like that's how a lot of people got on the podium last year. And Haas is prime, even better than last year.
Right.
Like there could be a shakeup.
They've definitely been playing nice for these first couple of races,
I was
right?
gonna say, we haven't had like an actual crash. We've had like cars kind of like crash themselves or like DNF. No one's like ran into each other.
Right.
Which has been surprising to me.
I agree, especially
Really
since the cars
surprising.
are lower grip, less downforce
Volatile,
cars, right?
like they don't know the cars as well as they did last year.
Right.
And it's been crazy that no one has made a mistake that
On
hard
knife
yet.
edge, on the limit, still haven't taken each other out, which is wild.
So are we saying that they're going to crash this week?
I kind of feel like
kinda
that's a good
hope.
prediction. A good prediction.
I hope every week that there's crashes. Yeah.
I definitely think that especially at the front,
Why would you say that?
because I think that tensions are going to boil over.
Yeah. Well, look, I don't know. George and Kimmy already have tension because George hates Kimmy. I don't think Kimmy feels tension.
He doesn't.
He's
I
just
agree with you.
like, I get out of math class for this.
He's like,
just spaghetti in one hand and olive oil in the other.
Exactly. He's out for a good time. He's having a good time.
That's the song always in his head. That's honestly what he feels like. And that probably enrages George even more.
Yeah. He's just like, why is he so happy?
He's like, I have to eat pork on toast, beans on toast.
Thingamajig. I don't like it.
So yeah,
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
tensions are high at George Russell world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the George Russell camp alone.
Yeah.
Tensions are
The
super
kingdom
high.
of Russell is on alert.
It's super high just with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that I also think that the entitlement of George Russell, which is something that we obviously are feeling the cringe and the ick over,
Yeah.
is going to rear its ugly head in a battle with Charles, with Lewis, whoever, because he's going to be like, you can't actually race with me. So why are you doing this?
Oh, I get you. Yeah,
Right?
I can see that.
And so at some point or another, he's going to push beyond where he should
yeah.
to prove a point. And it's not going to go well.
Yes.
It's the Valtteri Bottas crash with him at Imola, right? I see that coming just for being like, my car's faster. Get out of my way.
Yeah, I am the
You don't
championship
belong
leader
here.
this year.
Right. That's going to happen. And I will
There's
be
a lot of pressure riding on people, especially when you're the championship leader. Like,
or the championship favorite
yeah,
too, which
so much pressure.
right.
And he feels it. He's also giving it to himself, which is annoying.
Yes.
But yeah, I get you. Yeah, it's gonna boil over at a moment.
And I think
Charles
it'll boil over
Lewis
sooner
will
than
be
later.
will be like trying to pass him or playing defense really hard.
Right.
And he's gonna do something.
He's going to go for the gap.
He's gonna go for the gap. Yeah.
like in Singapore.
And then get mad at them.
Yeah. It'd be
I
like,
can totally see that.
pushed past what they should have. It's not fair.
Yeah.
I'm telling father.
We also have these all like the midfield is kind of crazy as well. It's weird that Red Bull and McLaren are like in the midfield. Yeah.
Like deep in the midfield.
Very likely, based on McLaren's performance so far this year, that Haas overtakes McLaren in the championship, which would
could
be
happen
wild.
this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A double point finish for Esteban and Audi puts McLaren down, I think,
Which is crazy.
which is nuts.
Yeah. So if they have more issues with their car, Haas
Which seems
is
likely.
prime, dude.
Right.
And so yeah, the midfield is crazy right now.
It's so and it's tight in a different way, right? Like last year was finishing within a second during qualifying. This year it's like, can you start?
Yeah.
Could you get the car going? And I think that we'll probably see, again, reliability struggles are going to happen for sure. But I think that this racetrack is something that's different where maybe Red Bull comes back. And the reason I say that is because like Albert Park was like very specific racetrack. China also has these massive straightaways. Suzuka has one big straightaway, but the rest of it is corners.
It's just kind of classic circuit.
Yes, but it has the really long straight into the 130R on the back side of the circuit. But the rest of it is high G corner racing, right? And so I could see the Red Bull being a car that could compete here because this isn't a racetrack that it echoes more of what I think we see throughout the year than the first two tracks that we've raced at. And so it could bode well for what we see from Red Bull. If they can perform here, then that means that the rest of the year they're going to be a little more competitive than we've seen. But I also wanted to just say that like I made this in the title of the episode, which is that Suzuka is the greatest.
Why?
And so I want to touch on that.
Yeah.
Because tell me what your favorite track is and why it's Suzuka is the joke among F1 drivers.
Yeah.
Because it's a old school style of circuit, which means it's high consequence. You can't just, go side by side with people through certain sections. You will end up in the grass, and if you go over the limit a little bit, you're toast. You're gonna end up a gravel pit or a wall, right? But the other part is that it's just like the S's through Sector 1 are so unique. The elevation changes. All of it is just a driver circuit. You have to know how to handle it. Sebastian Vettel said, this is his quote, said, "It must have been designed by God." By the gods, I don't know. Whoever is up there or out there had a touch on Suzuka, and then the fans put the icing on the cake in terms of atmosphere and passion.
Wow.
So Suzuka is a favorite of Formula One in general.
Wow.
And I have quotes here from Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, George Russell, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Alex Albon, Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen.
And they all like Suzuka?
All love Suzuka.
Huh.
Max Verstappen's first Formula One experience was an FP1 in 2014 at Suzuka, and he said it was very intimidating, which for a dude who's as good as Max and shows no fear ever, for him to admit that he was intimidated racing an F1 car at Suzuka for his first time was says something about the track too.
Yeah, for sure. So is like Suzuka like the Koopa Troopa Beach of like what's like
Rainbow Road?
Rainbow Road. I don't know. It's a long one. Rainbow Road is long.
Yeah, but you can like hop.
You can hop.
And there is a bridge at Suzuka.
Yeah.
They do
That is
have
cool.
a figure eight style at this
It's
track.
the only F1 track that does that, right? That crosses over itself.
I think there is. I think you're right.
Oh, by the way, friend of the show, Riley, made us a new calendar. I didn't think I was going to be here tonight, so I didn't bring it. But yeah, that will be here soon.
Awesome. Oh, quick question from the chat, and I want to keep going on this topic,
Yeah.
but we have Dynamite, which I like that name. It's a good name.
Dynamite.
But it says, I just started watching F1 last year. What's
Nice.
even going on with Red Bull right now?
Well, Red Bull axed a lot of its employees. They might have killed Darth Marco. Did he die?
No.
I thought he was dead.
I don't think he died.
Yeah, he's gone. He quit. I made a reel over the weekend.
I saw you say that like he died, someone died, and I was like, who's he talking about?
He was a walking corpse.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. What's going on with Red Bull? Lost every key player of their team for
Right.
the past like 2 or 3 years. They were dropping like flies.
Right.
So all that's left on that team, we talked about this last time,
Yeah.
is people that have no idea how to make a car.
Yeah.
We talked about how the DNA of the car, what that Adrian Newey design that was built by that team, died when the regulations changed. So last year, Red Bull was great, but that was an Adrian Newey car.
Right.
So what's going on with Red Bull? Max is off doing side quests.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
And the team is watching every YouTube video on how to build an F1 car.
They're reading Adrian's book again.
Again and
again.
It is reading assignments. They're doing a book club.
Yeah, I think the best way that I could say it is to your point. It's like if the foundational pieces of Red Bull Racing are missing, and so your structure of your organization is got no foundation, or is at least reestablishing itself. So yeah, the car is just it's being built by people who know what they're doing, but it's a completely different structure of leadership,
Yeah.
which means that there's just like the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
A perfect example of a team that's always been competitive
Yeah.
is going through a restructure period,
Yeah.
and it's taking a while to get its footing again, right?
And it sucks because you have the best driver in the world still on your team.
Right,
But F1 isn't just the driver. It's half of it is the car.
right.
And it sucks that they can't get the car right now.
And
it's
it-
going to take a little bit.
And it seems like it's going to take time to establish what it is that's missing too.
I'm glad that Dynamite is asking these questions. Welcome to the sport. Hope you're
Yes.
enjoying it.
Yes.
But why can't Red Bull just dump tons of money into this? They have all the money in the world, but does the budget cap go into that?
Yes. And that's
so
the same
dumb.
issue that is being experienced across all the teams, because part of what has been some of the issue with like McLaren, for instance, I believe has already gone through like 3 batteries. And I think you're only permitted 3 batteries over the course of the year.
No.
So the grid penalties that are going to start.
What the heck? There's battery limits?
Yeah. Just as that,
Seems like a part that you would need to change. Like,
right.
are there brake pad limits?
No,
So why the battery?
because
Like,
it's a power unit piece.
I guess power unit they have limited.
Right.
It's wild.
So budget cap, they have power unit limits. These are things that are going to become
They've already hit their limit.
major challenges. And it's like, here's the thing: the Mercedes power unit is touted as the best, but McLaren's using a Mercedes power unit. And if the team's already on their 3rd battery, going to their 4th or whatever, they're going to start getting penalized. That's not going to be a McLaren specific issue.
Yeah.
They're just exposing it first, which means that we may get this shakeup that we want this year.
Yeah.
And George and Kimmy and all them might not be that dominant.
Unless Mercedes hasn't given them the correct instruction book, which they haven't.
Which, yeah, so are they
Might
draining
be
the
like
battery?
withholding all this like key information. They're like,
Right.
oh, you have the plug from the battery plugged into the wrong part.
You didn't get MagSafe.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing
That's
wrong.
those tiny
It's not a
little issue.
USB-C charger.
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
MagSafe charger.
Yeah, you should have known that. Should have known that.
Right. But Ferrari has given Haas the spec of engine that they are running. And Haas is
This is great.
really showing Cadillac how it's done. That's for sure.
They also have like an investment in Ollie Behrman. I bet they're like, let's get the engine as good as possible because Ollie is pretty much coming to Ferrari
well,
soon.
and he's proving his value
Yeah.
hand over fist every weekend. It's crazy.
Yeah. So Dynamite, are you a Haas fan?
Yeah, because welcome to the club.
Yeah. Or are you a Red Bull fan?
Yeah, or are you a Steep fan?
Yeah. Are you steep?
Red Bull replacement.
But no, that's a good question. Yeah, what's going on with Red Bull? What were we talking about before then? Oh yeah, predictions for Suzuka.
Yes.
Yeah,
and why it's the greatest track.
and why it's the greatest track.
Yeah.
I haven't caught the magic of Suzuka yet.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I think that we're gonna get a decent race this weekend.
Yeah,
I think that it'll be a good one because so far we've had great racing.
I just went to Asia. I went to Japan. Maybe I'll understand why it's the best track now that I've seen the country.
Now that you've enjoyed.
I've met some Japanese people now and understand the track.
Yes, and you've had some terrible sushi.
Yes.
Which I remember from your story.
Yeah, but no, I haven't got the magic of Suzuki yet. Like, I do like that it crosses over itself. I think that's fun, but I don't know. We'll see.
Lewis, one of the things that Lewis said, and this will be the last little bit that I'll touch on, is that Lewis says that this track is also it's got so much rich history that it's like you go through certain corners and you're like, yeah, this is where Prost and Senna crashed, and then this is like where all these epic places, epic things have taken place.
It's like a Boston Gardens type of thing.
Yeah. Or Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
Right? Like
makes
it's
sense.
just landmarks, right?
I do know that there's a spot up in the canyon up close to where we both live. And if you have a clear, empty canyon, like there are a few corners that just are so fun to drive through.
Absolutely.
And if that has that kind of same feeling for some of the drivers through some of those corners, I can get that. I can understand that would be a fun thing to always
when
come
you
back
get
to.
when you get the rhythm of the S section of Suzuka, right? You feel like $1 million because it's like it's all about how you're getting the car rotating at the right time. Oh man, it is amazing. I've only done it on simulators, but my goodness, it's still so fun.
That's rad.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Dynamite says that he is a Red Bull fan.
Yeah.
Or she is. I can't tell from the picture here, so apologies if I get that wrong. But Red Bull fan and started watching because of Max.
Thank you.
But Verstappen, come on, would you get over yourself?
Oh, I took his glasses off.
But also rooting for Ollie Behrman. So,
dude, you're a Haas fan
already.
It's like what Sebastian Vettel said. Everyone's a Haas fan. Even if you're not a Haas fan, you're a Haas fan. Sebastian Vettel.
I don't think
friend of the show.
That was the team that he said that about. No. Forza Ferrari.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, anyways, so this race I think is going to be epic. I think it's going to be a good, because
I'm also just worried about Mercedes, but I'm hopeful Kimi can take another win. That'd be so fun.
But I think that this is one of those tracks where I'm curious. The chassis at Mercedes looks like it's pretty freaking good. But this track is demanding of the chassis. This is why Max was always a killer here, right? He's so good at driving the car on the limit.
Yeah.
This track requires that.
Has Ferrari been pretty good in corners this year?
They've been pretty fast through almost everything. Most of it has been straightaway speed where they're getting beat.
That's what I feel like. Every time that I see them get passed by Mercedes, it's always like a straight.
Right.
So if this is more cornery, they might be able to hold on to a lead a little bit longer and play defense for longer.
I think that this is going to be a more competitive track because
hopefully
power deployment isn't going to play as heavy as a game if you can execute corners better.
Yeah.
So I think that this is a little bit better balance than the first two races of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see what we see. The racing could be better, and I'm hopeful it will be.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Cool.
And also, like we said, this is the new Haas home race. So
Pretty much.
I think that Toyota and them, they're going to have a lot of fun. So it's going to be a freaking killer weekend.
Yeah. It'd be great to see Ollie on the podium. It's not unlikely, which is so fun. It's so fun this year. Yeah.
So are you ready to wrap this up?
Sure. Well, how are we going to wrap it up?
I don't know. By doing what you do when we wrap up episodes?
By listing our favorite Godzilla antagonists. Mothra, King Kong.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Like, subscribe.
What are those?
Follow.
Oh, do you want to do those?
Yeah, that's what I was.
What are those big ones that are? It's the other big monsters that fight the robots. It's a Guillermo del Toro movie. Why can't I think of it? Pacific Rim. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's in that?
What are they, chat? What are the big kaijus? Kaiju, and they fight the big mech robots.
I've heard of those.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Oh, the first one's cool.
I mean, I just thought it was another Transformers.
Oh, it's not. You should go see it.
Okay.
Go see it.
Okay.
I think the first one's pretty cool because one of the big robots.